In this part, you will hear a man talking about gemstones. For questions 11 to 13 and 17 to 18, listen and complete the notes. Write no more than 3 words for each answer. For questions 14 to 16, complete the table. Write no more than 3 words for each answer. Questions 19 and 20 must be answered with a cross in a box. If you change your mind about an answer, put a line through the box and then mark your new answer with a cross. 1 mark will be awarded for each correct answer.
Hello, my name is Ian Thomas and I'm going to talk to you today about gemstones and how they form. I always wanted to study geology as a child because I loved the idea of finding things out about the Earth's secrets. I wanted to search for precious stones and dig them up. I wanted to carry experiments out to work out how different substances interact and form new substances. I was lucky enough to go to university in Edinburgh, and now I work as a geologist. My specialisation is in the different processes that make it possible for gemstones to form many thousands of metres below the Earth's surface, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. First of all, let's think about how amazing these gemstones actually are. You've all seen pictures of diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and so on, those incredible stones that are often used for jewellery. Humans have always been drawn to them, and as they are so rare, they are worth a lot. Over the years, people have even committed serious crimes to acquire them. Even the tiniest gem can be worth millions, and some of them have even become famous. The Hope diamond, for instance, is well known for its deep and rich blue colour. It is also known for the legend that says it is cursed and that anyone who owns it will run into serious problems. Scientists are unlikely to come up with any basis for that particular belief, though. There really aren't any facts to back it up. Of course, some of the most highly prized gemstones are also the largest. A huge pearl, which was unearthed in Mongolia, weighed 6 tons and measured 1.6 metres across, for example. Imagine being the person to dig up that. Another well-known gem is the biggest one ever discovered. It's a huge topaz that was discovered in Brazil, and it weighs over 270 kilograms. That's pretty impressive. It's now kept in the American Museum of Natural History. Unfortunately, although it's large, it isn't a gem of particularly good quality. The largest high-quality gem, that is, good enough to be made into jewellery, was an aquamarine, also found in Brazil. It was found in 1910 and weighs 103 kilograms, so that's still pretty big. I've mentioned some of the most impressive gems we know about, but what do we know about how they've formed? There are 2 important factors to consider here: time and pressure. I've already mentioned that precious stones tend to occur in rocks buried deep in the ground, and also that it takes millions of years for them to form. But can we be more specific than that? Actually, we can. Gems are mined in what we call the Earth's crust. This is made up of different kinds of rock, and different kinds of gemstones are formed depending on the kind of rock, the location, and the pressure exerted on the rock. For example, diamonds form in the kind of rock we associate with volcanoes. Perhaps that makes it less surprising that diamond is the hardest known natural substance. If you consider that it's been compressed under tons of rock for millions of years, you can see why it's so strong. In fact, this strength makes it very useful. Diamonds may look very attractive, and it's true that they are highly prized as jewellery, but they're also extremely useful. You may be surprised to hear that we use diamonds as cutting tools, and we also use them in computer processors and in microchips. We probably won't ever run out of uses for them. Of course, as incredible as the gems I've been speaking about are, the majority of them will never be found. They'll just remain buried under masses of rock forever. There may even be some many kilometres below the place you're standing now. It's quite strange to think about it. The Earth holds so many secrets like this, and that's what makes geology so challenging and fascinating.
Now listen again and check your answers.